I'm not Mitch Connor, and this is friggin' disgusting. Sickens me when malevolent things are made to seem somehow benevolent. Okay. CIA and NSA analysts who spend all day watching ISIS beheadings, brutal attacks, and hardcore child pornography are treated by specialist psychologists. Because they have to do it for us, right? Intelligence agencies like the CIA, NSA, and National Counterterrorism Center employ therapists to help analysts deal with emotional trauma. Analysts watch graphic content to gain clues about actions of terrorists. At times, terrorists will embed encrypted messages in photos and videos. Clips include violent beheadings and attacks, but they are porn, mostly. Okay, so they get the emotional trauma from watching mostly porn. Why are they watching mostly child pornography? Well, it's indicated here, but this just says mostly porn. It doesn't specify that much. They often suffer feelings of sickness, grief, anger, and depression. Oh my god. Oh yeah, by the way, they watch violent beheadings like shit like this, which is totally fucking fake. Which means they know goddamn well it's fake. They're not that fucking stupid if they actually fucking watch them. I mean, fucking come on. Analysts employed at U.S. intelligence agencies like CIA, NSA, and NSA Counterterrorism or National Counterterrorism Center, who watch graphic videos all day, receive treatment from special psychologists to help them deal with the emotional trauma they experience. The analysts watch clips of beheadings, violent attacks, and hardcore pornography, which sometimes features children in an effort to gain clues about where terrorists are and what they have planned. The fuck does the hardcore child pornography have to do with the fucking terrorists, okay? I mean, fuck's sake. There's a child pornography problem in Britain like crazy now that stemmed from the, all those hundreds of people coming out after Jimmy Savile. And I don't know if you've seen Conspiracy of Silence, but I suggest you watch it if you don't know about that shit. Boys Town, Nebraska, baby. Big ol' child prostitution ring. Drug running, connections to Washington, the Bohemian Grove, and even Hunter S. Thompson. Yeah, you know that guy that Johnny Depp played in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? Yep, that guy. So they have special psychiatrists and therapists to help them cope with the extraordinary toll of the work can have. Yeah, like watching fake stuff. They probably enjoy the friggin' pornography, but that kind of be covered in the article here. In many cases, the therapists have watched the same material as their patients. 5 current and former intelligence officers told the Daily Beast. Really, they watch the same material as their patients. So the therapists know that the beheadings are fake, and they watch child porn. That's nice. So that makes me wonder, do the therapists have therapists? Jesus fucking Christ. A senior physician with the CIA's Office of Medical Services said they're being exposed to material that day in, day out, we are not exposed to broadly in America. That has its own sort of impact and own sort of, for lack of a better term, shock value. As if they don't try to do it for shock value anyways. So, they all know that it's fake, even the therapists, or they're stupid. The content analysts watch is often violent, but mostly pornography. Sometimes the graphic clips and photos contain encrypted messages, and they must be checked to see if they hold useful information. Like the computer graphics imaging used in the fucking beheadings that have been pushed on the Western cultures by Western media. The mental health professionals brief the analysts before they watch anything and remind them there are counseling resources which are available to them. Why do they need to brief the analysts before they watch anything? That brings some speculation to mind because, well, I don't know if you know about the mind control doctors, the history of that. Yeah. Dr. West, the color doctors, Dr. Green, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I suggest you look more into MK Ultra, maybe Dr. Colin Ross's work. So, Brendan Collin, an ex-chief of the NSA's Tailored Access Operations Group, said, "You have to watch the video and do a forensic analysis to see that if there's any lead to pass along." Okay, any lead to who they are? Oh wait, they're always masked, and it's always fake anyways. As far as the child porn and the graphic porn, Okay, so they're investigating the snuff film industry, because there is a snuff film industry. Didn't know that? Look into it. We never seem to hear about anybody being busted, do we? Yet it's out there. So the whole point is to make sure it doesn't happen again. Well, you don't do very good at that, because it keeps happening. Analysts always suffer sensations of sickness, bouts of grief, and periods of depression. Okay, they're watching sick, disgusting stuff, and they probably feel sick if they have any morals at all, because they're watching fake propaganda that's created by the Site Intelligence Group, in my opinion. I'm positive about that. NSA spokesperson Vinny Vine said in a statement, "The agency deeply values the health and wellness of our employees and provides a range of comprehensive services to address their needs." Yeah, from people who watch the same stuff. So, disturbed people helping disturbed people. That doesn't help. The NSA has long offered psychological consultation and intervention services to support our employees' important work against today's increasingly complex global threats. You mean the fake ones? Before they are hired, the NSA conducts extensive psychological testing on potential employees, probably to see if they're lying psychopaths or not, and of course if they're lying psychopaths or sociopaths, well, that's NSA material right there. At the very least, applicants take a written psychological examination and interview with an NSA psychologist before they are hired. I don't put much faith in those sort of psychological examinations anyways. I think, especially psychiatry, but even much of psychology is bullshit. You should look into the DSM, and, well, even people who helped create it are like, yeah, it's bullshit. There's no diagnostic tests for anything, by the way. So in sum, they're basically saying, well, these are good people that watch child pornography and violent shit and fake shit and don't tell you about it and don't speak up about it, and you know, the fake shit that's used as propaganda to try to get you to fucking support wars in the Middle East and believe in this fucking Goldstein-like character of Jihadi John and shit. And yeah, no, this is fucking sick.